It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have a beer from Brewgooder. I believe this beer is brewed at Brewdog, and this is their Drip passion fruit beer at 4% ABV. Now I picked this up just very recently in Tesco's. There's a look at it. 4% ABV, purple can, yellow writing, brewing good vibes. It seems, yeah, there's still a little bit. There's less of a, so when Brewgooder first come out, there was a big emphasis on like using good water, using recycled water, and doing great things for the planet. That message is kind of there on the can, but it's kind of not all at the same time. It's almost as if they're going in a slightly different direction now. But let's get it out. Brewing good vibes. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Not much smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. So this is your £2.50, £3 range of beer. I've got double IPAs as well from the Tesco launch. Is over 20 beers big. It's huge. And a lot of them, I'd say half of them, are double IPAs. So there's a lot of interest. There's a lot of interesting things just happened in Tesco with their beer. So we got a one finger white head on this one. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's a straw coloured beer, light amber straw coloured. There's not much in the way of haze going on, quite clear, and there's a little bit of suspension in the glass, a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it. Little bit of suspension, little bit of particle in the glass. Let's get the aroma. It's very lemonade-like. It's almost hooch-like. Almost hooch-like. Lime, lemon, lime, and of course passion fruit. A little bit of grain from the malt. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. I quite like that. I do like that. It's beer. It's beer first. My biggest concern when I ever read passion fruit or guava or anything like that is it going to be overly done with these concentrates? Is there going to be too much of these concentrates in the beer, which we used to have in the past? And I've been giving my own message on this, and my message to you guys is it should be beer first. When you put the beer to your mouth, when you smell the beer and taste the beer, it should be beer first, and then passion fruit and lime and zest and whatever else after. And thankfully, this is exactly that. It's really light. It's really refreshing. It's citrusy, it's zesty, but above all else, the fundamental thing here is there's a lovely, light, crisp malt taste that you get from start to finish. It's right there the moment you taste the beer. That lovely, light, crisp, malty, grainy, wafer-like taste, start to finish. And then the other flavours start to surround, support that flavour of malt. So you're getting a little bit of passion. I'm getting lemon and lime. It's perhaps just my palate. I'm getting lemon and lime on the beer. Let's see if it's can conditioned. So this is good then. This is. I think you're always going to tweak, aren't you? I think. Oh, let's first of all. No sediment whatsoever from the bottom of the can. But you are going to tweak, aren't you, as a brewer? Granted, I've never had a fruit beer from Brewgooder. Usually kind of pale ales and the like. So, for me, these brewers who have overdone it in the past, and I don't mind, I've got a beer in the fridge from Tiny Rebel. Tiny Rebel were probably, for me, the starters of it all, really. They were the brewer that really started this whole, like, jam lagers and stuff, and adding additives and fruit to the beer. But it was overly done. I found it too sweet. I found it too sickly. I found it undrinkable. And then unfortunately that spread from Tiny Rebel to, I'm going to mention it, brewers like Northern Monk and some of the great Vocation were another one that started that. They brought out Celebrations beers, Twix flavoured beers and Bounty flavoured beers, and they were quite frankly awful. And that was the path for, I'd say 2 or 3 years. 2 or 3 years the path was these rather sad, overly fruited beers. But this is good. Beer first, passion fruit later. I just want to see if there's any lemon and lime zest in here. Water, barley, hops, yeast. So they haven't put all of the ingredients in here. 4% ABV, gonna rate it. I like it. I like it enough to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.